The wildflower saga continues. Step number 1. Remove all the grass and visible weeds that are growing in between the yellow flowers. Step 2. Sadly, remove the yellow flowers. Okay, I feel some sort of bad about taking this stuff out, so I may need a moment. Step 2. Remove the yellow flowers. Maybe I can unearth some and replant them in a different way, but that's the plan. Step 3. Mulch. Probably a few bags of mulch. Mulch this whole area. Make it clean. Step 4. Get some raised flower beds. I really like the idea of flowers and having flowers for bees and other pollinators. So I think this area might fare better with designated flower beds rather than the dirt from the ground, because this dirt is kind of not very fertile dirt. I have put a couple of bags of soil here when I first planted the wildflowers, but it's just a very dry, very sunny area. So that's step number 4, flower beds, probably along this section where I originally planted all of the wildflowers. And the section to the right will maybe have a bench, small umbrella. I don't know, something that can make the space a little more usable to sit and enjoy and not have it look like some sort of dry, leafy flower pile. I like the yellow flowers, but it just, this year, really not doing well. And we'll see what we can do. I was supposed to film the rest of the process of putting together this little garden area here, which previously held my wonderful wild flowers. However, I got so wrapped up in the process and creating of the outdoor space that I completely forgot to film the actual putting together of it, which is great because I had a lot of fun and I was very joyful about putting it together and figuring out what to go where. It's a small space, very much, a lot smaller than, a lot less plant life, let's say, than when I had my wildflowers, a lot less flowers. I've got 4 flowers now in a metal green planter, and that's it. Some greenery, some leaves at the back, but that's it. And honestly, I have seen more pollinators and bugs and insects on those 4 plants than I had really seen in the most of the summer with my yellow wildflowers. I have an umbrella, a convertible bench that converts into a table. I still have my cactus, and it's just a nice, cleaner, more put together space. And I'm kind of looking forward to changing it for the seasons, maybe having some pumpkins or something for the fall, and potentially adding more plants in various places come next year. But that is the final chapter, the culmination of the wildflower saga. The wildflowers are no more. They sort of became very crazy, and I couldn't manage them anymore, and they were not bringing in the pollinators that I wanted, which was very strange, despite me deadheading them and clipping them and more blooming. Not to say that there was a complete lack of bees and such, but compared to that first year when they bloomed, that was lightning in a bottle. That was magic. This year kind of looked like a dry junkyard with plants everywhere, and it would rain heavily, and all of my flowers would just completely collapse to their side. That was pretty frustrating. So it's nice to have a space kind of more manicured, especially it being this small. And that's it. That's all for the plant wildflower saga. It is now something entirely different and always a work in progress.